126 Andy Murray will do everything in his power to return to professional tennis following his hip resurfacing surgery, says his mother Judy Andy Murray will do everything in his power to return to professional tennis following his hip resurfacing surgery, says his mother Judy Andy Murray will put his heart and soul into making a comeback to professional tennis, says Judy Murray. The three-time Grand Slam champion underwent potential career-ending hip resurfacing surgery in January in a bid to prolong his career. Murray revealed his intention to retire after this summer's Wimbledon, a tournament he will now almost certainly miss, ahead of the Australian Open, but elected to undergo an operation after the season's opening Grand Slam to improve his quality of life. Asked how the former world number one was recovering, his mother Judy Murray told Sky Sports, "He is doing pretty well. It is not that long since he had the operation and time will tell. Nobody knows how he is going to recover in the longer term. He is in a good place mentally and we just keep our fingers crossed." Andy Murray underwent hip resurfacing surgery in January, but I tell you, if anybody can do it he can, because he will put his heart and soul into it like he does with everything. So fingers crossed. Murray defied expectations to deliver a remarkable performance in a 5-set defeat against Roberto Bautista Agut in the first round in Melbourne, a match which might end up being the last of his career. The former world number one was in tears during his emotional pre-tournament news conference, where he conceded he was no longer able to perform to the level which saw him win the US Open in 2012 and Wimbledon in 2013 and 2016. Both Judy and Jamie Murray watched the 5-set defeat against Roberto Bautista Agut in Melbourne. She added, "I think what was hard for me was seeing him doing it. The press conference was harder than watching the match. Actually, he played at the Australian Open. He has always worn his heart on his sleeve and that was just what he did. When he went out and played the match in Australia, I think I knew, like everybody else around him that was close to him, how much pain he has been in for such a long time and what he is putting his body through. But for him to go out and put on a performance like that and a fight like that, it was just so typical of him. He gets into the battle and maybe he is forgetting the pain, but I was incredibly proud of him that night."